angels, this is Leia with your January 2015 astrologically themed videos. Thanks for tuning in and Happy New Year. Make sure that you watch the videos for your sun, moon, rising, and any other sign that you know is particularly prominent in your birth chart. We're using Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Guardian Angel Tarot, as well as Sonia Choquette's Trust Your Vibes Oracle cards, neither one of which we have used in any of the reading videos on this channel, so this is my special treat for you regular viewers out there. Take the messages in these videos as food for thought and inspiration as we begin this year ahead of us. They weren't intended as predictions or as a forecast. There's going to be a bunch of videos out there, pretty lengthy ones, that you can turn to for that sort of thing. Now, to keep these ones short and sweet, what we've done is ahead of time, we've already shuffled the cards and picked them at random from their decks, with the intention that all of us watching receive a helpful and uplifting message. And pay close attention to your intuition, because the message that was particularly meant for you might not even come from what's being discussed in the video. It might be a certain word on the cards, a certain phrase or sentence, so pay close attention. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and share it with anyone else you know will benefit. Also, subscribe if you haven't yet, because that's a really good way to stay updated on all future uploads. Besides, if you love what we do, this is going to help us bring you even more and more content that you enjoy. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and take a look at Spirit's message for you as we enter 2015. Welcome Pisces suns, moons, risings, and anyone else with prominent Pisces energy in their birth charts. Let's take a look at Guardian Angel Tarot's message for you. First card is Nine of Thought. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts toward the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. And you also have Nine of Emotion. This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually, these happy times are your just reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. I love the reassurance that your cards are giving you. For some of you, this is going to indicate a shifting of challenges to a more positive and uplifting time in your life. Because as you can see, the Nine of Thought is the card of sleepless nights in traditional tarot. And then you also have the Nine of Emotion, which is the wishes coming true card. So remember all the good that's right in front of you already, all the things that you have to be grateful for, and focus more on the positive to help you get out of any rut that you've been in, especially in the past year, or for some of you it might be a few years already. And another awesome thing is both of these cards are nines, and that means that in this cycle that you're currently going through, you're at the end of a chapter in your life. And with a Nine of Emotion, the wishes coming true card, again, as I said, being there, you're being told that there is a lot of awesome stuff just right in front of you. And you're simply being reminded to look towards that now. Negativity can be like a drug sometimes, where once we've gotten a taste of it, we keep going. So make sure you don't keep rolling down that hill, that you don't allow any negative emotions that are inside of you to snowball and just keep getting bigger and bigger. To put a stop to that, you have to make a conscious decision to go the other way and not let life just direct you wherever it may. Ooh, that rhymed, and I wasn't even trying to be poetic. Anyhow, it's basically a pretty good reminder from Spirit that should you need any help, you only have to ask. Don't think that you have to carry any burdens all by yourself and cause yourself all this anxiety. You have help, you have assistance. Now all you have to do is consciously seek it and take it once it's offered. And then for the second part of your reading, what I want you to do is, you have two options. The first being, if you really enjoy the interactive method where you choose one or two, and then you take a look at the message of the card that corresponds to that number to see what you got, then you can do that with a card on the left signifying 1 and the card on the right signifying 2. But for those of you out there who would prefer to see what both of these cards have to say, you can also just hang around for the entire segment and listen, see what resonates with you. That's another way for you to receive the closing message for your video. Just see which elicits a response from within you. And depending on who you are, it could be just one of the cards or both of them that speak to you. Ready? Your card on the left is Call on Your Runners. So for those of you who've never encountered the term runners before, just see them as your helpers in spirit who you can send ahead of you to help you with particular tasks. Just to give a few examples, you can ask for help with parking even before you get to your destination, or to save you a seat at the theater if you're gonna go and see a show. Try it and see if it makes your life any easier. After all, if you're already feeling challenged in certain aspects of your life, all the little ways that your life can be made to be easier are going to help. All that adds up. And so in relation to calling on your runners, why not look for little ways here and there as well that you can make changes just so there's more of a flow to your life, and if there are certain things that you don't have to deal with or certain steps that you don't have to take but you've been doing them, maybe it's time to drop them now if they've really only been complicating your life. Sometimes when we get into a certain habit, we keep doing it just because it's always seemed to work. But really, how much of what we really do is absolutely necessary to get the same results? Try and see if there are any ways that you can make these little changes starting now. And the card on the right is It's a Team Effort. The message of this card is a reminder that we have kindred spirits here on this earth. Sometimes we go through challenges and just life in general, feeling so alone, feeling like no one loves us, and we get sucked into the entire drama that those thoughts create. But really, there are many other people just like us, especially if you're a sensitive person or someone who has strong intuition, but you grew up around people who are more focused on the external world, people who aren't as in tune with their inner life, leading you to feel very different. If that's the case, you simply haven't connected enough with the other people out there who are pretty much like you. And this card is gently nudging you to go ahead and start looking for these kindred spirits. I think it's really cool how in the illustration, all these figures have sockets on them, and I think that that's a pretty good indication of plugging into each other. If you haven't connected much with like minds, now is a good time to start doing so. Then you'll feel not so much of a misfit, if that is the way that you've been feeling, and definitely more supported. And that's it for this video, angels. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's so much more to come on this channel, so stay tuned. Until next time, take very good care of yourself. I send you so much love. Namaste.